But I've worked out this magical little trick. I quite like them because you can spray them with water and keep them open longer, which means you can blend with them very easily. They're really good value, and they're beautiful bristles, and they really let you paint nice smooth textures onto your painting. This is paint that I thinned with water, and after it was already dry, I could just grab a cloth, a wet cloth, and rub down there and all the paints come off. What that tells me is that if I do another layer of glazing over the top, this colour is going to lift up and get muddy with the new colours that I put over the top. If I had thinned that down with medium, it would be so plasticky and solid and waterproof that if I did that same thing, it wouldn't come off. Somewhere around here. And it's going to have a thingy there. And try and get into the habit when you're painting in acrylics of working from dark to light. It's the same thing as what you do in oil. So the shadow underneath here is darker than the apple that's up above it. Be on the canvas and leave things looking mucky, because I think I'm now it's just colour. I get to play with colour. Yahoo! And it's just colouring in. Pairs here are my two primary colours that I always work with. This is Naphthol Red, which is the warm version of red, and this is Magenta, which is, I think it's quinacridone Magenta, which is a cooler version of red. Warm and cool, I try and remember by warm is the all the colours of fire and sunshine, and cool are the colours of water and ice. So the blues and the greens are the cooler ones, and the fiery ones are the warmer ones. So this is on the yellow side of red, and this is on the bluey side of red. So you need those two sides to mix the beautiful clear secondary colours in here. That's a beautiful clear orange. If I'd mixed with that red to get to that yellow, I would have got a yucky, dirty sort of orange. Same with purple. A brilliant purple comes from ultramarine and quinacridone magenta. And then I love the phthalo colours. This is a phthalo blue, this one. And phthalo blue with a lemon yellow makes a lovely clear green. You can get like a really limey green, like reddish colour in here, and just paint the whole thing over. So this is glazing. It's amazing what end result you get. Just be rough as guts, try not to fuss too much. This is my ultramarine, my favourite blue. It's a warm, this is going to end up being a bit sort of green on this side anyway, so we don't care. Yeah, just fill half the plate with the medium and just get really pale. Jackie's Mad Painting Station. I've used a little bit of the clear painting medium in there just to make that flow a bit easier. If I tried to put 5 layers of this Naphthol Red onto on top of some other colours, this is a good exercise that I can tell you if you want to really try and loosen up your brush stroke, is try to just do a single stroke and then lift your hand away. That's sort of a bit darker through here, so I'll just put that there. I'm mixing up complementaries. Try not to do that. We're going to flirt with our reference material, not marry it. And it's a bit darker down the bottom here. There's something delicious about how the shapes get cut in with the pale paint over the top of the light. I was using a yellow, so I knock it back with a complement of it. Now that's just a little bit too strong, so it's too fluorescent, so I'm just going to drop in some red, which is a complement of green. It just doesn't affect it. You need to lift a little bit off. It's exactly the same with oil painting, and it can affect your paintings. And every time I look at these canvases, I go, oh, I remember that painting, because I look at the colours and I go, oh yeah, that was when I did that lovely little apple at Art Shed. Because I can say thank you everyone. Don't forget you about the classes that we're running. They start in the first exhibition that I put on every year, from the 1st up to the 30th of November, so every day of the month. So the first thing is I looked at the photo and analysed